I have the mob farm disabled, but every once in a while a hostile mob will still... Whoa, okay, yep. Oh, that's... oh, this was a mistake. Okay. Well, he was a little bit easier than I thought, but there's a lot more down here than I was thinking. So we got a Vanta. Oh, the slimes are showing now. Every once in a while I come down here, I can hear them, but they're invisible. So let's see. Okay, there's a Vanta. I don't want to kill the slimes. Oh, shoot. As I say that, they die. Oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh no, oh no. No, I died. What was I thinking going down there? You want, well, scratch that. We didn't go down there. No, 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 cancel. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Oh, I moved so slowly now. What death is that? Death number... What does it say? Number of deaths? 44. No. This is actually good because some of this gear we've never really used before, so this will be fun to use. Got that. Emergency helm sounds good. Vitality. What do we need? Just pants? Oh, that'll work. And let's also get a totem of undying. We'll get the legendary one, the big boy. This time we can't fall in there. Oh, I attack so slowly because I don't have good gear on. But I do a lot of damage. There we go. Alright, let's try to get our stuff back. Alrighty everyone, Froe here for another Let's Play episode, and thank you for joining me. As you saw in our intro, I made a little bit of a whoopsie daisies and died. I am not very good at combat anymore. I seem to have lost what little skill I had. So that means we gotta sacrifice our items here. We're gonna be doing that at Sacrificer 1.0, because Sacrificer 2.0 is out of commission at the moment. And all we do is press the button. First thing that comes out is what we lay to rest. So it looks like, dun da da da, it's our Ilian axe. Which, whoa, it's got mending? I did not know that. Not very many of our tools actually have mending on them. Of course, our armor is all legendary, so it's unbreakable. But, like, and I guess our pickaxe too. But, and our sword. Okay, I guess I stand corrected. Most of our tools are legendary, but like our shovels, almost none of them have mending. So it's kind of cool to have had this one have mending. But now we have to lay to rest, I guess. And if you're curious, I already traded the items that I wanted with this guy. That's why we don't really need you on the island anymore. So I'm going to ask you to kindly leave. You too. Oh, and you as well. What do we do in this episode in particular? We got a whole bunch of our items here smelted down. Let's make our first copper blocks. And let's actually place a couple of them on the ground so that they start getting that patina. I don't want to say rust. They're not rusting, but you know, they start changing color. I know it takes quite a while, so we're going to get that going right away. And then while we are waiting for the copper to oxidize, we could spend some time working on the catacombs together. We do have quite a few items backlogged, so I think that's a good use of our time. Now, I've been spending some time actually working on the catacombs here, a little bit off camera, so let's start by showing that off. We only put 2 items to rest, but they're in a double chamber, so it's going to be pretty quick. So here it is. It's just a simple staircase down to a bigger chamber. And it's lightly decorated. We've got some armor, a little bit of valuables, gold, some mob heads, and a bookcase. And then we got this lectern. And so here it says, items laid to rest in episode 58. And then arrow to the right says King Arthur's pants. And this was death number 31. And we had a dying order to return home from our first end adventure. And this item was chosen by the sacrificer itself. And then on the left, our pants of butter happened in death number 15, episode 7. So holy cannoli, 51 episodes ago. Wow, that's a long time. This episode, we started Death Island and then gearing up our RPG loot. So I really like actually documenting them. That's awesome to be able to come back here and kind of read up on a little bit of the lore of our world. I think that's a really good idea to continue. Yeah, so the Catacombs project is really one of those projects that we can just do little by little, every once in a while, every couple episodes here. I think we're going to build a new chamber right here, so nice and close to the beginning of the Catacombs, not too far away. And I think it would be cool if we were to use some of the new blocks from this last update. So I brought down our deep slate, tough, and then like dripstone. So maybe we make like a really cavernous kind of feel. It doesn't have to be a huge cavern either, but maybe have it sink down a little bit. So we have like a little bit of a staircase, a little change in elevations, usually a good idea for variety. So I've gone through and I've added some slabs and I'm lightly decorating this side of the cave. I'm going to do the same over here, but I think we should maybe expand it just a little bit. And then also get rid of the granite and the diorite. We don't want that visible. It's probably big enough. It's 5 wide, which I think is good. We like the even or the odd numbers. And we're going to try to replace some of the walls with tough as well, just to add a little bit texture. Or maybe the ground. Let's maybe just replace the entire ground with tough and see how that looks. You know, it felt like for the longest time Mojang was hesitant about adding new stone and new blocks to the game. It seems like they definitely got over that fear. I understand the reason why was because they didn't want to just add blocks for block's sake. They wanted to have reasons, like uses for them and stuff like that. But I definitely think that I'd prefer more variety of blocks than less. And I think they're doing a great job of providing that for us nowadays. So how's that look with the ground being tough? Yeah, I like that. It's a little bit of a strong texture. Like it definitely holds your eye to the ground. And then we have 2 options for lighting I wanted to try out for this. The first one is the glow lichen, which I think is an immediate winner to be completely honest. It's super dim. I don't know if you can see it on YouTube, to be honest. But wow, I really like that effect. Since we're in the mushroom biome as well, it doesn't really matter that it's so dark because mobs can't spawn. So I was thinking for the middle here, we just do a simple andesite and, oh, glow item frame. We're going to lay this enchanted quartz to rest, by the way. I've never seen this before. What does this do? Oh, so it makes it so that the item kind of glows. I wonder, that must be in the name for some reason. I like that. It like highlights it. But I really brought the glowberries over so that we could lay some signs down. I think a sign here would be good. This death happened in episode 18 and died by caving. So it kind of looks like that. And then what we do, now we're going to add in the glow ink sac. I think we just right click it. Yeah, I don't know if I like that effect from here. Like in this particular case. Can we undo it? Whatever. We'll leave it. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. We'll leave it for now. Ooh, I thought I brought some bone meal so we could add a little bit more glow lichen. I wanted to add a little bit of glow lichen around the andesite, kind of like that. Ooh, I like that. So now we see how the glow lichen is underneath the item frame. That's cool. Maybe spread it a little bit more in a couple other areas too. And maybe a couple stalagmites too. Some of the bigger ones. Small one, and we'll add a bigger one right there. Small one, bigger one. Small one, one more small one. And one more small one there. There we go. Cool. So there we go. We got our enchanted quartz laid to rest. And since we're down here, let's put another item to rest. This time I wanted to make a catacomb kind of inspired off of DallasMed's newest video. He makes like a crypt or whatever, and he uses lecterns to make like a open casket. So I think that'd be kind of a cool idea to explore. And it looks like where we are right now, we planned on expanding the catacomb tunnels this direction. So let's plan on building our new crypt or new chamber like right here. I think would be a good spot. And we're going to make this one pretty small again as well, kind of like the cave size. But it's going to be more of a room instead of just a random cave. Uh-oh. So you can't make it too big. We're already hitting other stuff. All right, so I got the room kind of done here. It's a little bit clunky still a little bit of a work in progress. I might want to fix this entrance a little bit. It feels a little too claustrophobic, but I guess that is what we're going for. And we got just a little gallery room here. We can put some lighting or, little decoration. And this is where we're going to put the main item to rest here. We have a couple decisions to make. First of all, do we go with the left wall design or the right? And I'm leaning towards left, but right looks pretty good too. Right just looks weird because every once in a while you get like the texture lines up and it looks like a dude ready to fight you. So yeah, let's go with the left design here. And I didn't know this until I started making this. Deep slate's directional. So if you build it so like this so that it's facing the wall that you're looking at, then you get this texture. And if you place the deep slate on the ground, then you get the opposite texture. You get the one over there, right? Or up above. And I think there's another one too. If you go sideways, is there a slightly different texture? Yeah, it's like a vertical texture then. Interesting. I really like that. And then we need to carve out 6 blocks for the lectern. And this is going to be what looks like the casket kind of opening. And then let's break these and turn them into full blocks so that we can't see them from the lecterns. Let's go ahead and craft some candles as well. So I've never done this yet. There we go. And let's see how this works. So do I have one? I do. Look at that. Oh, I have particles kind of off, so let's change that. There we go. Let's light them up on the ground too. I think that's a cool effect. Easy way to add detail. And we just have to finish building this back room up here, or this back wall. All right, we've done a lot of building this episode, so let's look at the finished product here. We got the King's Courts. Death number 32, we died AFKing, and I don't remember what episode it was. I'm pretty sure it was in between episodes. And we laid it to rest, episode 58, and it is the 19th today. And check this out. It's the finished product. The candles, oh my goodness. They are going to revolutionize our world so much. And here's the quartz itself. King's Quartz. I don't remember. How good was it? Yeah, 17, almost 18% speed boost. Yeah. That must have been quite a while ago that we lost it though. And we got a little mop head, a little flower. The coolest detail though I like is the roof. Having a vaulted ceiling like this underground is actually really neat. And also there's like symmetry here with the textures of the deep slate. If you look right in the middle here, it's almost like there's a face right there and another one right there and a body. Oh, okay. Well, enough of catacombs. Let's move on to something else for this episode. Hey, check this out. We got our first oxidized copper. Actually, I'm curious what it says. So exposed copper is the first one. Cool. All right, so last episode I mentioned that if you were to leave a comment, I would put it in the randomizer over there, which is where we're going. And whoever... Stop shooting at me, dude. Oh, great, now we got slowness. So whoever's comment gets picked by the randomizer will get the turtle named after them, which I think is really exciting. I did have a couple comments, though, I wanted to read off and reply to actually before we actually put them in the randomizer. So the first one here, comment number 1. Welcome back, Froe. Good to see ya. So thank you very much. I was gone. There's an arrow in my head. I was gone for quite a while, and I really am thankful that people were glad to see me back. I was very glad to be back. Another comment. to be honest, you should stream. You have the skills for it. Maybe have the skills for it. I don't know. I don't think personally I'm that interesting live. I do a lot of editing to just the interesting parts, but I don't know. I'll try it. I'm definitely interested in trying it, and your encouragement helps a lot. So thank you. And then this third comment here, I actually wanted to address a little bit more of. So it's from Cool Kidders, and it says, those cinematic scenes were nice. I'd suggest trying to incorporate them into things like building or getting a bunch of blocks like a lot of other people do. Also, nice video. So thank you for the comment, and I completely agree. I'm going to try to use first-person camera mod a little bit more and do some more cinematic shots. But I don't know if I'm going to do it in exactly... Oh, wait, that's the barrel. We don't put them in there. I don't want to do exactly what other people are doing, so I want to try something else. I have a couple of ideas, but nothing set in stone here. Yeah, let's watch the randomizer. That would be the third one we select. Awesome! So it's... Oh gosh. Quain Mizzy. So you're the one who gets the turtle named after you. That's awesome. Congratulations. And there we go. Welcome to the world. Alrighty, so we're going to end the episode here for today. I want to say thank you for joining me and watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and leave me a like or a dislike for feedback, and a comment would be well appreciated too. Next episode, I am not sure what we're going to be doing. I'm sure exploring more 1.17 features, but I'm trying to change directions a little bit with our Let's Play and do a little bit smaller scale projects per an episode and get, you know, slightly more episodes out there per week instead of like once a week, maybe twice a week or even more often. I'm trying to balance between quality of what I would like to see and do myself, as well as quantity, and it's always a tough battle. I'm rambling, so we're going to end the episode here because that's a good time to do so. Stay safe. Bye-bye.